is any tool which is able to provide you information. When we talk about information in test, measurement, evaluation, physical education and sports can be about the trait, quality, character, or even dimension. But whose trait, whose quality, whose character, whose dimension? In physical education, it can be about not only confined to the person or athlete, it can be about the object also, it can be about the playing conditions or the sports situations or the sports event also. As an example, it's not about testing in physical education is confined to test the height, the physiological parameter, the psychological parameter, the biomechanical parameter of an athlete. No, even uh, in organizing an event, for example, most of you might have seen the cricket. The umpire uses a test to check the quality of the light. If the quality of the light is not appropriate, which I will discuss later on, he will say that with the according to the test, the conditions are not suitable according to the test. So it is not that by just looking at the sky, the referee decides the condition is not suitable. They go for standard test and then they talk about the quality of the condition or a situation of the event, and then they make the judgments. So if we just agree to this point and we said that test can be physiological, psychological, mechanical, written and oral, we will come. And measurement is an act of assessing. Any tool, any instrument qualifies as a test if it is able to give information regarding the characteristics, quality, trait of an object, or whether it is about a person, or whether it is about an event, or whether it is of a condition in terms of scores, in terms of quantifiable, in terms of quantifiable terms, in terms of numbers. So sometimes you may say the pen or a pencil, the writing, the handwriting of a pen or a pencil. So the pen, sometimes they call it as a test, but it doesn't qualify a test for a only one reason, because the pen, using a pen and writing with a pen or a pencil, can talk about the attribute, the dimension, the attribute of an individual, but not in quantifiable terms. But not in quantifiable terms, the only reason it doesn't qualify as a test. So whenever you go for a test, the aspect is, yes, there are a lot of things which can give you informations, but does that information gives in terms of score, which is very essential. You said about assessing the pulse manually. It is okay, it is a test, because it is, you're able to determine a score out of it. 60 beats per minute, 70, 80 or 90 pulses per minute, whatever the score comes, you are able to determine the score. And the non-ability to come on a correct score, the non-ability to come on that correct score every time, if the pulse of a person is 60 and you measure it every time, or two people or three people measure this of a same person, but still the score doesn't come on to 60, someone says 65, someone says 70, someone says 55, the deviation, the more the deviation in the score is, the lack of confidence in the test will be. And here is what more gadgets are used, mechanical devices are used, and within mechanical devices lot of advancements are coming up. You would like to have those assessment devices which can give the score with the minimal error. So ultimately score is important for measurement. Score is very essential for measurement, and one of the most important prerequisites for evaluation, because what happens if you don't have the score? If you don't have the score, evaluation is hampered, because score is the most prerequisite task for any evaluation. So evaluation is all about classification and decision making. It's all about statement of quality. So whereas it is the measurement talks about the act of assessing. After assessing, when you get scores, this evaluation becomes the statement of quality: good, better, best, low, high, poor, average, A plus, A, B, B plus, very good, good, excellent, outstanding, poor, fail. These are the statements of quality, and evaluation is used for decision making. Evaluation is used for classification. For example, let's come on to the concept of sports itself. You are having an academy, or you are into a sports training system. You have 100 athletes, maybe of the same age group, because according to the chronological age, that is years, you have segregated the age group. That's you have done it in the beginning. But will you be like training all the 100 together, or you want to divide those 100 athletes into small groups? If yes, what will be the criteria? You may like to segregate or divide the groups according to their ability, according to their skill. Now, you have to create certain decisions. You have to create classification. That is why you will find in academies the beginners group, the intermediate group, the advanced group. But if you just randomly classify it, just looking at the athlete, I'm again saying, just looking at the athletes. Okay, you are beginner, you are in the intermediate group, you are in the advanced group. Parents come and start screaming at you. आपने अपने बच्चों को, मेरा बच्चा तो बहुत अच्छा खेलता है, उसको बिगिनर में क्यों डाल दिया? अरे मेरे बच्चा तो अभी अभी शुरू किया, उसको एडवांस में क्यों डाल दिया? Why you have thrown him to the higher group? And the physical education professionals, the sports professionals keep on giving a lot of justifications. And they may be able to give any type of justification, but ultimately one thing which lacks is that the statement of the quality, or the classification process, or the decision making process, which is evaluation, didn't had a score, didn't had a measurement. Why it didn't had a score? Because for any score, test is prerequisite. If I say for any evaluation, for any statement of quality, score is prerequisite. For any score or measurement, test is prerequisite. So if you don't have a test, if you didn't apply a test, you didn't get a score. And when you didn't get a score, the statement of quality cannot be standardized, cannot be valid. So in this case, if you had a task of classifying the student into different groups, for example, the first thing should have been a test, because we have just discussed, to create classification or to make decisions, to have statement of quality, what is the most prerequisite thing? The prerequisite thing is the score. And for the score, what is the prerequisite thing? Is the test. Where is the test? Did you apply some test? Here is where you may use lot of sports skill test to classify the groups. You may use the fitness test to classify the groups. You may use any other appropriate test which can give you quality scores, and with those scores you can create statement of quality, you can create good classifications, or you can make decisions which is appropriate, not only for the people, it can be again for the object also, for the situation also, for the event also. So testing is done. Even when you make a surface, whether it is for a tennis, for the cricket, for the volleyball, for the basketball, the surface can also be tested. The tests are used to determine the scores, and according to the score, it is determined the quality of the surface. Even when you become a referee, an official in any sport, you may be called as a class 1 referee, class 2 referee, class 3 referee, international referee, national referee, state referee, whatever it is, or an umpire. You've been classified according to the basis of a score, and to determine the score, all the officials might have gone through some or the other type of test. It could have included a part of the written test, it could have included some part of assessment test, it could have included some part of fitness test, or even a skill test. But test would have been there to get a score. Even if you become a coach, it can be class level 1 coach, level 2 coach, level 3 coach, level 4 coach, A license, B license, C license, D license, A category, B category, C category coaches. You go through again certain these classifications based on certain scores, and these scores are being assigned through some test which may include different parameters. So this is how the flow goes. And especially in evaluation, before I finish off today's session, evaluation, the decision making is done according to certain criteria, norms, and standard, which you should remember. Because getting a score, I can ask you a simple example or a small question. You can actively participate into it. The question is, a height of 5.5, a height of 5.5 for a male of age group of 25, what do you say? Is it a good height? Is it a bad height? Is it average height? Can someone comment? Okay, and for this you have to read, you have to implement and apply about it. Otherwise, definition is a 5-minute task, test is this, measurement is this, evaluation is this, but you will not, if you're not able to understand the concept like this, that for evaluation, making a judgment, don't make a judgment. If you want to make a judgment, get the score of it. If you get a score, understand the parameter of it. To understand the parameter, understand which test has been conducted. Use it in your profession, whatever profession, whether you're into fitness, whether into sports coaching, whether into physical education, whether into your sports event organization or management, anywhere this implements this, because yeah, it has a good validity and it makes sense also. Okay, so that was all about today.